Yeah, all right, my people. Yeah, we are back again. We are back to it again. So, um, welcome to my platform, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. Yeah, we're about to do second show of the day. Yeah, I greet you at your location time. Yeah, welcome to my page, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and for those people who are already sleeping, good night. Yeah, I greet you at your time zone. So you are welcome. Welcome to my show. This is the video we're about to play. The video we're about to play is the US. They are taking a sanction on those people interrupted on election. You know, those people they cause chaos, mayhem. So they are about to seek a sanction for them. So now I think they are in soup. So maybe some of them they will refuse them. They must not maybe because this is it's a judgment from overseer. You know, they will refuse them the visa not to come to abroad, and that is good for them. And some they will jail them. They will, I think they will find some punishment that it will hurt them because these people they are the troublemakers. So anyway, let's dive into the matter. Don't let me waste much time. Okay, so this is Sarai TV. I will play from you. So
British High Commission on Wednesday announced that it is collating relevant information about some Nigerians who anti-democratic actions during the elections with a view to taking...
See, no skip this video. I will make sure you watch this. To start with, take breakfast.
Which one do you know?
The British High Commission on Wednesday announced that it is collating relevant information about some Nigerians who engage in anti-democratic actions during the election. Everyone happy.
Sorry, you.
About some Nigerians who engage in anti-democratic actions during the elections with a view to taking action against the individuals. The Commission also stated that it was concerned by the use of inflammatory ethno-religious language by some political figures and called on all leaders to distance themselves from the use of such inflammatory language as well as prevent those who speak on
Please
their
share our program, okay? Please share.
State for Development and Africa.
God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless you. Share so that we can produce more. We'll be bringing more updates.
And the action could include preventing people from obtaining UK visas or imposing.
We need you to share, not just be looking. Please just share our update, our program. So God will bless you. You know, this is what we need from you. Only this is what we need. Share and like. Okay. So thank you. Let's continue.
Actions under their human rights sanction regime. Well, this is coming as Bayo Onanuga, media aide to President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, came under heavy criticism after posting a viral tweet warning Igbos never to interfere in Lagos politics. Well, on Wednesday, Onanuga posted another tweet claiming that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, is trying to treat Tinubu just as retired military head of state Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida did to MKO, whose presidential election victory got annulled 30 years ago. Well, let's take his tweet. Wabaya wrote, Peter Obi of the Labour Party seeks the annulment of the election of President-elect Bola Tinubu, just like the military annulled MKO Abiola's election of June 12, 1993. Team Tinubu will certainly meet you in court. There's been a lot of reactions to this story. Dr. Abate, I'd like yours first before I take a reaction.
Well, it's not up to Mr. Bayo Onanuga, to determine what will happen in this particular case. The matter is already before the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, and it is for the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to look at the prayers and the grounds of petition that have been presented before that court by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party and the Labour Party. And Mr. Onanuga also be reminded that it's not just the Labour Party that has gone to court. 3 other political parties have gone to court. The People's Democratic Party, the Action Alliance, and the Allied People's Movement. all of them, saying that there were not just irregularities in that election, but that also the candidate of the APC was not qualified, and that in any case the election the outcome was invalid because Inec did not even follow his own laws, in addition to allegations of irregularities. Now, because in our system, what we run, is an accusatorial system, the onus is on those parties that have gone to court to prove it. So it's not about Mr. Onanuga saying he wants to annul the election. Once the matter is before the court, I think everybody should allow, the matter due process to take its course. That's one point there. As for the British saying that they are compiling a list of persons who will be sanctioned, the position that has been expressed by the UK authorities is the same position expressed earlier by the US. And the US is also saying that, look, persons who may have sabotaged the 2023 electoral process in Nigeria will be denied their visas, and that, sanctions will come. The clear implication is that we live in a world where no country lives in isolation, where what you do is observed by other countries, where impunity in any part of the world can be sanctioned by other, members of the international community. In other words, the world is watching. Yes. The second thing, of course, the point not made by the UK, made by the US, is that Nigeria itself should ensure that electoral offenders are punished, so that people can learn the appropriate lessons, so that the reign of impunity will not become a cultural thing. Yes. In Nigeria's electoral process. The only caveat to add in all of this is that the UK authorities and the US authorities, yes, they send their observers to watch that election. Maybe it's also possible to even encourage Nigerians to create a channel for Nigerians to come and report the persons who were electoral offenders. Some of them are very well known, because it will be embarrassing to discover along the line that some critical offenders were overlooked, by the international community. If you sit here now, we can in fact collate some names and say, yes, we'll give this person visa for life. We can say, UK, never allow this person to come to, to UK, any part of UK, to come and pollute the environment, because these are the persons who have embarrassed Nigeria by promoting irregularities, by promoting conflict, and behaving like they don't even care. The video, no one don't watch them, man. We're not trying to share.
Okay, so that is for you. This video is just sorry. I'm sorry. This video is just is colliding with each other. So I don't even know which one we play, because a lot of video here, a lot of video, oyapa, yeah. We are very busy here looking for videos. So I will play one again. This one is very interesting. Okay, Ekwemedu. So let's play Ekwemedu saga. This senator who was involved in this organ transplant or whatever. So let me give it to you. You see, this our so-called politician. They are very cruel. Cruel is in their life. It's in their gene. Very wicked. Okay, let's go.
Senate President of Nigeria, Ike Ekweremadu, his wife Beatrice, and personal doctor Obina Obeta were this week found guilty of an organ harvesting plot by a court in the United Kingdom, specifically the Old Bailey. The case involved conspiring to bring a 21-year-old Nigerian to the UK with an intention to illegally harvest his kidney. Prosecutors say the organ was to be removed and given to the couple's daughter, 25-year-old daughter. The sentencing, according to the court at the Old Bailey, has been scheduled for a later date, specifically May 5, 2023. Professor Akinterewa, let me come back to you. People have looked at this matter from different sides. Some people say, look, It's about compassion. Parents trying to save their daughter who was ailing, who needed help. Some people have said, well, how you do in your own house is not how they do in another house. I don't want to speak Yoruba, but I'm sure you understand that. That there's a difference in the jurisdiction in your country and the jurisdiction in other countries. Some people have said, well, if we had developed Nigeria better, and we have kidney transplant centers provided by our leaders, then of course there will have been no need for a Senator Madu to be looking towards England or Turkey for help for his daughter. But there is the human side of it. There's also the legalistic part of it. There's also the medical side of it. What do you think? As a parent, as an analyst?
You see, I cannot understand why any individual will want to destroy one person in order to ensure that his own interest is protected.
This kind of video self.
Interest is protected. No. I know that in terms of foreign policy interest protection, you destroy, you kill all others so that you can survive. This is international politics. Is there?
Yeah.
The United States can because of one American citizen, fly the totality of the U.S. military system to go and secure one life and kill all others. But now, that is within the context of law, polymorphs. If for instance, a Madu wants to keep the life, ensure the survival of his child, there's absolutely nothing wrong. People can donate. My problem is from reports. If he induced the 26-year-old guy into error, if the guy didn't know that that was what he was going to do, explain differently. If, for instance, the 26-year-old donor was conscious that they will be going to remove one of his kidneys, I won't have any problem. Compassion can come in.
Yes.
Solidarity can be an issue. But for you not to
inform,
make it crystal clear, and you probably induce the guy into error, no, I don't take kindly to that one. The 26-year-old boy has a father, has a mother, has a sister, has a relation. What is the impact, the implication of the removal? Generally, if you want to donate a kidney, it has always been at the level of nuclear family relations, etc. You can do this. But honestly, what has happened with the indictment in the UK is this. In Nigeria, they say anything goes. Everything can go. The system in Nigeria will say you are not guilty.
You are murderer in Nigeria.
You go to another system, they tell you you are fantastically guilty. So,
a lot of murderer in Nigeria.
Because I do not know whether the 26-year-old guy told lies, whether he initially agreed or later on disagreed.
What's wrong with this?
Disagreed? We don't know. But if a Madu has consciously induced that guy into error, wanting to take his kidney contrary to his own will, please let him go to jail. There's nothing wrong with that one. In Nigeria, until we begin to bring all our leaders, all right, into things like this, they won't learn lessons.
They will not.
They won't. I sympathize with him.
They are all corrupt.
Man involved, described as a street trader in Lagos, 21 years old.
Okay, 21 years old.
The daughter involved, her name is Sonia, 25 years old. The legal reference in the matter, the Modern Slavery Act of 2015, under which we're looking at, since this was not a case of summary conviction, sentencing of about 10 years or life imprisonment under sections 5 and 6 of the Modern Slavery Act 2015 of the United Kingdom. But I get the points you have raised about you saying compassion should not apply.
Guys, that was that.
Nigerians who are saying, well,
for this
compassion
Nigeria
should apply. Because here, this is a father trying to help the daughter. A father and his wife trying to help a daughter. Although the court and the Crown prosecutor,
they should face the consequence, you know, because anybody guilty of the law, you should face the consequence. So that was that. So let me play this one to you. This is another video. You will like this one. It's all this Inec official to be prosecuted. So hear from this this man. They're supposed to be prosecuted. All of them. All these bad leaders. This bad government. They should be prosecuted and go to jail. Maybe for life, I don't know. They should go and learn how to behave in this world. Because they are taking too much of blood. Innocent blood. So let's hear. Let's dive into it.
Now, for that purpose, is Clement Nwankwo, a lawyer and human rights activist.
Yeah.
He's executive director of Policy and Legal Advocacy Center, PLAC, as well as convener, Civil Society Situation Room.
We will treat all these criminal people. All these criminal people, we will treat them one by one. They will get their breakfast. They will get their breakfast and woto with it. So bomber to bomber, that is how we're gonna give it to them. So Onyema, Fabian, welcome to the platform. Welcome to the platform. We are treating the fuck up of our bad leaders. So that is what we are showing the video here, you know. So welcome and join us. And if you have anything to put in, you know, so you are welcome. Anything, any comment. So if you want to contribute to our platform here, just all you need to do is just add yourself, you know. So we take you in, okay? So let's do it. So okay, I play the video for you. You listen and you take your own point. Okay, let's go.
Well, former convener. Okay, former convener. Okay, yeah. Okay. Once a convener, always a convener. Isn't that so?
Welcome on board.
The Nigerian way.
I greet you all.
Let me ask you.
I greet you. I greet you.
We have had this election, February 25.
Just share our program on time. Share and like. Thank you. God will bless you all.
Has been watching Nigerian elections, observing Nigerian
Very
elections,
interesting.
analyzing Nigerian elections for decades, specifically since 1999. What do you think of this current process? Do you think Nigeria is moving forward or Nigeria is moving backwards?
Thank you, Ruben. I think clearly everyone agrees that the elections that have just been held has not been a progressive one. Certainly Nigeria has moved backwards with these elections. There are two ways to look at it. One is, of course, that the legal framework guiding our elections have significantly improved. And we saw that improvement in 2010 when President Jonathan assented to some constitutional amendments that were made. Some of those amendments include the amendment that reduced the age for appointment to national commissionership and chairman of the electoral commission, as well as other electoral commissioners.
touched something.
Commission as well as the electoral commissioners.
Okay.
Secondly, the issue of appointment of recs. Previous to 2010, the president simply wrote up a list of recs and they were deployed to states. In 2010, there was constitutional amendment that changed this. And then we moved forward with that. And all of this was coming because there were recommendations made by the Electoral Reform Committee, headed by Justice Mohammed Uwais. And that committee had recommended several options regarding how you could improve the independence of the Electoral Commission and improve the electoral process. And we did see some of it implemented. In 2022, there was a new electoral law that the National Assembly passed, which the President also assented to, that improved or entrenched into the legal framework the use of technology. And we had all been very expectant about the elections and the fact that this new law would help to improve election delivery. But unfortunately, and if we go back to 2007, that was the election that was very scandalous for Nigeria. And even the president who was elected then, President Yar'Adua of blessed memory, admitted that his election was faulty and that the person that brought him to power was flawed.
Yeah.
And it was on that basis that the Electoral Reform Committee was created and these recommendations were made. Looking at the 2023 elections, it reminds us very starkly about the 2007 elections, the failure of process, the impunity of process and the execution of process, the mood in which referral electoral commissioners were appointed, and indeed members of the commission were appointed. You did see that partisan elements were brought into the electoral commission, and that took us back to 2007. And so what you have seen with the conduct of the 2023 general elections has been the manifestation of partisanship, even within an election management body. In certain parts of the country, particularly in the southeastern part of the country, a single governor nominated more than the 5 recs who were appointed. And these recs, in some instances, even defied the national headquarters of the commission and basically ran the elections to the convenience of their appointers or those who had nominated them. So I think that for all of us, and it doesn't bear restating all of the flaws with the 2023 general elections, these elections have been not commendable at all. And this has been said by virtually every observer who has observed what happened with the 2023 general elections. So I think that going forward, it becomes important to ask the question, where are you headed? Can we continue with our democracy with this type of election administration? Certainly no. I think that the election administration system is totally discredited and we can move forward with what we have. Specifically, we talked about reform, electoral reform. We've been talking about reform since 1999. We've been talking about reform since 1999. And in 2022, we have Electoral Act 2022, we have BVAS, technology, everybody saying, oh, this will be the game changer. Moving Nigeria forward. But even that failed. And you yourself, you talked about, okay, the future. What do we need to do to address all those challenges, omissions, discrepancies, irregularities, by the 2023 process in Nigeria? What will you advise? Thank you, Ruben. I think the recommendations are coming forward from election observers. There's already the aggregation of opinion that there needs to be an inquiry into what happened with the 2023 general elections. There's also an agreement that you can't continue into the next
elections, even though you have certain elections that are coming up in November, that you can continue with this sort of election management system. Everyone is convinced that one, there is a human element, and that human element includes the fact that you have partisan political elements appointed into the Electoral Commission. And then beyond that, you also really have the fact that there have been the inability of this country to implement the recommendations made by the Electoral Reform Committee that was headed by Justice Uwais, known as the Uwais Committee. And the recommendations that have not been implemented include the mode of appointment of election officials. The whole idea of getting the agriculture amendment made in 2010 that required the National Assembly to confirm nominees by the President for X was to ensure that the National Assembly did a thorough job. Unfortunately, the National Assembly in this case did not do a good job of confirming both national commissioners and the X that were nominated by the President ahead of these general elections. So we need to go back to ask the question, how do you appoint into the election management body, the X, avoid a situation where governors make these nominations and of relations and of partisan political elements into the commission, and even at the national level to ensure that the national commissioners who are appointed are independent of political influence and that their tenure is secured, and then also to ensure that you do have an electoral offences commission put in place. This recommendation was part of the Rules Committee recommendation. The Rules Committee recommended that an electoral offences commission should be put in place to ensure that some of the things and practices that we saw, which from your earlier news report, foreign countries even adding sanctions or punishment for those who violate our laws. We shouldn't get to the point where foreign countries are doing so. We should have within our legal system punishment for those who incite violence,
Sorry. So much of
for those who incite violence, punishment for those who preach hate speech, and we did see a lot of hate speech, punishment for those who suppress votes, including even the Electoral Commission suppressing votes by not providing materials, by starting voting late in specific parts of the country in order to create advantage or disadvantage for those who are running for elections. That's what our Electoral Offences Commission would do, and that's what would help to put people in check, including even Inec itself, because Inec officials will then be subject to accountability for the actions that they take or fail to take. So we must get to the point where you look at the Electoral Act, you look at the offences committed, and you ensure that people are prosecuted for violating it. The impunity of election administration in this country is so scandalous, which is why election officials will do what they do. Collect money from politicians, fail to deploy on time, seize materials, share with political parties information about election management and administration to take advantage for them. So we must hold people to account, and these are the things that we believe that whoever comes in after May 29th or May 29th needs to take very seriously. Otherwise, we'll be a laughing stock for the world, as we are already at this time.
Well, Clement, see, life is not black and white. I know from what you have said so far, you are not impressed with what Yakubu Mahmoud and his men and women have done with this election. But are there certain positives that we can take away from this 2023 process that you have observed as someone who has been involved in this civic space for almost forever? So, are there certain positives that we can work upon, that we can develop? Or is it all black in terms of what we have experienced between February and March in Nigeria?
it is only we can. The opinion I have is let's disintegrate Nigeria, because the bad guy, they are too much. They are too much. We need to go away. We need to separate. The bad people are too much in our government system.
But the positives going back to before February is the fact that you have had the Electoral Act in place.
recognized the importance of reducing human element in election by accepting the introduction of technology. Of course, there was the failure with using it as is indicated, and I think for me that's a positive. But when you look at the way that the election has been managed, I am looking for the positives. It's difficult to find, and quite frankly, I think that you really need to look at the election quite closely to understand how much we have returned to the past. If you look at even the whole issue of gender representation, you basically, and you can't describe or try to analyze this election between February and March. You look at the fact that in the National Assembly we had 6 or 7 senators. In this election that has just been held, we now have only 3 senators, female senators, imagine. Maybe there's a slight increase by 3 or 4 in the House of Representatives, but that's not significant to understate or underline the fact that representation for women, again, has fallen far, far below what is standard practice across several jurisdictions of the world. So I'm searching for the huge positives that I can celebrate. I'm looking for it. But I think that perhaps the only thing that I can say with respect to positives is the involvement of Nigerian citizens. I think that this is one of the most highly mobilized elections where citizens decided that they needed to come out and exercise their franchise. So in terms of mobilization, yes, huge mobilization. But again, don't forget the fact that a lot of those who were mobilized had their votes suppressed by the way the elections was managed. Okay, in other words, more negatives than positives.
So this our system, it has been corrupt ever since, and there is no way you can turn it around except all these bad people, this bad government must go, because peculiarity, the way the justice they are looking at it, the different way, the different angle, it cannot solve it, It cannot solve it. There are so many derogatory, So for me, this our so-called government, they don't believe and they don't give any respect to our judiciary system because it's rotting. It's already rotting. So anyway, let me give you another story, because we have a lot of video here to listen to. So just have to pick your point, and know what you fit in. So okay, this one is okay. Focus on. Let me see, so that I will not miss. Okay. Okay, let's talk about this one. Justice. On justice.
Principal. Well, thank you for having me. The prayers are not far from what the Electoral Act provides in Section 134 to be informed that anybody who is challenging the outcome of election.
Daniel Voila is the guy they are interrogating. No, it's their interview. Sorry, interview rather. So let's start from them. Daniel Voila.
To be informed that anybody who is challenging the person of the PDP PCC joins us virtually, Mr. Daniel Buala, and also lower members of the League Council. Thank you so much, Daniel, for joining us tonight. What exactly are the prayers of your principal? Well, thank you for having me. The prayers are not far from what the Electoral Act provides in Section 134 to be informed that anybody who is challenging the outcome of election must come under either of these programs. Number one is that the election of the person who was declared winner is invalid by reason of non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act. Number two is that the person who was declared winner is also, his election is invalid by reason of corrupt practices. The third one is that the person who was declared winner was not fully elected by the lawful votes of the majority of Nigerians. And of course, the third one is that the person was the fourth one, the person was declared winner is not qualified. Now, we have covered all of those terms in our applications, and then we have a case that we can make to a code. For example, if you look at non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act, I mean, everybody in Nigeria knows what INEC told us when they set the bill running. They say this is the rule. The electronic upload has come to stay. It is part of the amendment of the Electoral Act. The result will be uploaded. And all of those grammars, when we give that, in the engagement with stakeholders, they were asked, what is the conflict between the electronically uploaded result and the manually transmitted? Which one takes first? They say definitely.
Sorry.
They said definitely it will be the electronically uploaded. That is also supported by the budget of
Sorry,
the
viewers, we are just trying to adjust
ICT.
the.
So there is a clear intent on the part of INEC to apply the provisions of the guidelines which draws the support from the Electoral Act that the electronic upload and transmission of the result will be sacrosanct. Did they follow that provision? We hold the view that that election is invalid because there is a non-compliance, and there are so many other non-compliance around that. Number two, this is an election where you saw corruption and corrupt practices in terms of vote buying, covered by the media, covered by video, covered by audio, even the law enforcement. The third one is that the person who was declared winner was not declared by the local vote of the majority, but not by the vote of the local majority of the country. This is where the committed what I call 21st century criminal conduct, even though it is not in the criminal law, where they use the advent of the electronic transmission of result as a reason to perpetuate corrupt practices in terms of manipulation of result all across the country in one swoop, and take that hard copy to INEC so that INEC now use the results they were holding in their hands to declare. All you need to do is to look at their IRA. So now they have finished uploading the IRA. If you look at it, you see that the result that was announced totally inconsistent with what is still there in the IRA. So he was in by the time you do plus and minus and you take everything out, you discover that the victory cannot be sustained. Don't forget also the provision of Section 120 sub 2 of the Constitution, which also says that even when you think that the person has scored a local majority, there is still a test too. Has he scored a 25% in the FCT? INEC can advise themselves, but they never did. And then the last one, which is very, very critical, in my view, is the issue of qualification. And you can see that probably in the course of this campaign, we have appeared in your studio where I was having a back and forth with Precious Kiamo about the certificate of that candidate.
Yeah.
So there are lots of controversies around the certificate. Some people have stayed further to talk about conviction in America and whether that person can be. So all of these things are part of the many more reasons we have made to the code. There is only one request we have, Mr. Sharon, and the request is for the courts in the land to abide by what they say from the beginning, that the court is about time to depart from technicality and focus on substantial justice. Yes. Substantial justice is whether the tender comes down or not. You must come down to the case of who scored the local majority vote. No procedural area of law should invalidate substantial determination of this matter. What is the premise of our prayer? Because if you look at Africa, you will see that democracy, there is an attempt supported by the global community to deepen democracy in Africa. It has happened in Malawi, it has happened in Kenya. Exactly. These are places where before now we would have heard they say Supreme Court will never annul themselves. It's the tradition you see in Nigeria when people say Supreme Court has never annulled. You have to speak with that. Oh no, take your popcorn, take your drink, sit back and see. In the face of the overwhelming evidence, the Supreme Court will hold your case and sustain it. This is the belief. Our prayer is that technicality should not be used. Substantial justice will be given to this case. And number three, the institution of state must not use their overbearing power and compromise the judges or compromise the processes. American Embassy have backed us on that. And in fact, the world community have also said that the local laws in Nigeria must be applied to the administration of the matter. So you were telling us the details of the petition against the declaration of Bola Tinubu of the APC as the president-elect. What are the other things that we need to know as far as the challenge that you and your party have thrown to the courts? Well, you know that because the matter now is mispending, it has not been into the court, I will be careful not to discuss the strength and weakness. I will just be telling you what we have gone to the court and probably tell you facts that are in the public space. For example, the vice presidential candidate who is now the vice president-elect, you know that it is a public record that when he accepted the nomination as the vice president, he has not turned over his nomination as a senator. It was the next day after he has accepted that he turned over. And you know, of course, what the Electoral Act says, that whether in the case of government nomination, that candidate stands disqualified. So if you look at that, and then you just oppose what the Supreme Court said in this case and David Leon, they say whatever affects the vice president affects the presidential candidate, whatever affects the deputy governor affects the government because they came on a joint ticket. So even on that qualification too, we remember that, and by the time they met their qualification, then the person who scored the highest, the next person who scored the highest vote now becomes the winner of that election. We know that our case is strong. That's what we have the good cause of action. That's why we came to the court. Our prayer, like I said earlier, is for the court to do justice according to law. There is a listing called justice according to law. And let me tell you what I mean by that. You may have heard that the Supreme Court is a court of justice, but also the court of public policy. You see, when it comes to determining election petition, my view is that the court should wear the gown of law and justice and keep aside the issue of public policy. Because the part of public policy that involves the jurisdiction of the court oftentimes is a departure from the law. That is where you find the masses saying you don't have confidence in the judiciary because you may look at it from the face value that this is what the law says and it is pretty straightforward. But then the court will look at probably it's an existential issue, other issues that they feel, okay, this will define the polity, this will maintain peace and all of that. So oftentimes when they operate, when they function as a code of public policy, no criticisms have come on them than when they operate as a code of law and substantial justice. And they have said it over and over and over and over and over again in plethora of cases that the court, the Supreme Court in particular, will look at substantial justice, determining who scored the majority of the votes, whether we're going into the main substance of the matter as against using procedure and to knock off a petition or procedure in order to shy away from penalty for mistake. That's our prayer. And like I said also secondly, is that there should be no interference. Now, what we have also argued in foreign international community, especially the US Embassy, when they reiterated that they are going to place sanction on interference with the election, and they mentioned this, and we said, no, you have to go beyond that. We revoke green cards to anybody who interferes, revoke their US citizenship, anybody who interferes, go beyond that to asset freezing, wherever their asset is anywhere in the world. You reach out under the doctrine of extraterritoriality and freeze those assets. You can even invoke international criminal law on those individuals because oftentimes when there is a compromise of the process, it results in the loss of lives. Look at the lesson, Mr. Sherwood, and I think the Nigerian will learn. In Kenya, Kenyatta Uhuru, when the matter came up, there was nothing Kenyatta did not do in order to oppress and suppress the judicial system. As a matter of fact, report has it that about 1,600 people were killed by law enforcement because of the expression of dissent and all of that. But the Supreme Court of Kenya, even when they were told, what if you invalidate the election, there will be no crisis if you invalidate the election, what about the cost of conducting another election? The Supreme Court holds the view when it comes to determining justice, even if the entire country uses the entire asset of that country to determine the rights of people, is very important. And even if it takes for the country to turn upside down, the Supreme Court has also said that this is where we stand like a rock of Gibraltar and the heavens will not fall. This is what we need from the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court in the case of this election. Tribunal. I see that there's been a lot of overtures that your party and some leaders in your party are making to international interest over this election, especially as it has now gone into the corridor of the judiciary. Do you believe, no, do you believe in our legal system to give justice in this matter? So this is how the world is framed. You have the local government, you have the state government, you have the national government, you have the sub-region, and then you have the global community. They all exist intertwined. That's why anytime there is a violation of human rights in a country, then the crowd is not limited to that country. You have to invoke the powers of the international community. That's why you have the United Nations. You have so many other treaties. All of these things exist so we can bring a firm country that obeys not just international treaties of laws, but even the local laws. You can look at it all over the world. Even us in Africa, I remember in our military era, when our sub-region had one problem or the other, the president of Nigeria will play his part in ensuring that in that country the rules of engagement are followed. There is no overture. When you have a ruling government, right, the president of the ruling government said the decision of the election is sacrosanct. Is it the court of law? Why wouldn't you need international intervention on that? Because you are preempting the judiciary by saying that. You are preempting the court. He is not supposed to say the election and the victory of Tinubu has come to stand because you are not the court of law.
It's
in
true.
the same way that with the greatest respect to
That's the impunity.
Mr. Gatti,
Impunity idea. That's what we don't want.
That
is what we are getting on.
Constitutional matters. The nation cannot succeed until we abide by local laws and international law. Now, why did you mention that overture? Let me tell you why. We are ignorant for the intervention of the global community in both Malawi and Kenya. The Supreme Court of those countries will not have summoned the courage to deliver justice according to law. Because the presidents of those countries intimidated the judges, intimidated the people. That is the practical situation we are in the country now. This was the election that was lit like a daylight robbery. The president of the country did not deem it fit to speak to the Inec chairman that what about Section 65 you people talk about? The president said you have days within which you can review complaints. The man said, I will do it. He never did. But now in Adamawa, he said we are reviewing it. Slack and outright hypocrisy on the part of the electoral body. So you have to have collaboration. So why did we welcome the foreign observers? Why are Nigerians going to other countries of the world? The President Buhari on many occasions has sent observers. Can you explain about this may be a bit of a digress, but can you explain the uniqueness of the Adamawa case? Is there anything that is out of the line being done in that process? Yes, the election was conducted and the people won the election. Then suddenly, they now say there is one election, one result that is to come in from the local government portfolio. We have the candidate of that party who also was contracted by INEC to print sensitive INEC documents. Now, they say that there is one election result that is supposed to come from there. And it took the courage of one of the agents to stand before them and say, look, we will not allow this election to be manipulated. They stood their ground. That's why you see both Adamawa and Kano, the election results were announced at the end of the day. If this same thing was applied all over Nigeria, the result would have been different. Obviously, did not win more than 5 states in Nigeria. I'm just being honest. Look at our last presidential election. In all the Northwest Assembly, the result sheet that was given to us by INEC, the duplicate copy, in the entire Northwest, we sweep it with very large vote difference. But you know what they did? They now went and upped their vote, and they were putting it small in the defeat here by 3,000, defeat here by 4,000. I have never seen manipulation or read anywhere in the world of a magnitude that we saw in this election. And the reason is because they faked the idea of beavers. There was nobody has talked so much about beavers than the INEC chairman and Festus. Festus Okori was in fact seated there the day of the national coalition. Why was he mute in terms of interpreting Section 65? Why didn't he advise INEC chairman that this man has no scope to start a thing in FCT? Even if he thinks that it is right, why don't they advise the country and say, we hold the view and this is our interpretation? Because Mr. Boala, Adama's election has not been concluded and result has not been announced and no winner has been declared just yet. Isn't that a bit different? That was why I was trying to get clarification because a lot of people watching might get a bit confused from how you are able to put these two scenarios together, looking like they don't really align. No, the point is clear. And it is not just the case in Adamawa. You look at all the states of the federation. Okay, why did it take this long before, for example, Abia, for a result to be announced now? When was the election conducted? Was it not the same scenario that played out when the Inec chairman announced the day before he announced the victory? He said we are going to take 3 states today because it was remaining 6 states. He said we'll take 3 states today and take 3 the next day. But sensing that maybe there is an order or code that is likely to come, he decided to stay back till 3 a.m. calling the results. You know, all these places that you see where eventually results will be announced, why was the delay? How are you voting taking place? Mr. Boala, this is how I would like you to perhaps anchor in the program tonight. Now, APC has been declared as a winner of the presidential election of 2023. Your party and your candidate said he actually won the election. The Labour Party, just like you heard Mr. Dati here, and the principal said they won the election. So you are laying claims to win the election. The Labour Party are laying claims. Things that they said they had to figure to show for it that they won the election. So where do we go from here? Who really won the election? Well, the answer is simple. Nigerians do not to be confused. Most of the results of the Labour Party.
Someone must won the election. But it's not APC.
That's number one. And number two, you see, I don't understand. You said you give them results. What? The Lagos result that was announced by Inec.
They are the same party before.
Were misled into believing that the result announced by Inec were the actual result they got until we told them they actually got more than the result announced by Inec. And it is based on the relationship that we have. Okay, so from your agent, you share the result, the details of the result that you have with the Labour Party. That's what you meant. When it was Lagos was announced and we saw their names and their numbers, we said that they got more than the numbers announced about today in Lagos. But that is, this is a fake play game. But let me tell you why Labour keeps saying that they also won. You see, if you look at the exceptional provision of the Electoral Act, the only way somebody who didn't come second will sustain litigation is for you to claim you came first. Because other than that, you don't have a local standard in the election petition. Because if you look at all of those grounds, the person complaining against the declared winner is actually the person who emerged second. That's why even the judgment of the court says when you now wait the vote, you will now announce the next person who scored the highest vote as the winner. Look at the case in Yari. So they are doing that, and I don't want to denigrate them because I support their right to exercise. But in terms of we are saying who is the winner, let me be honest with you, if by the time this election is determined, based on the results in duplicate copies that we had, we didn't just defeat APC with a slow margin. We defeated APC with a margin about 4 million. Then the truth will come home. These people did not win election in most of the places they speculated. Violence, voter suppression, intimidation, and awarding of contract to produce INEC document to not just members of APC, but even people running for the office. And the President of the Federal Republic ought to have more. The law enforcement ought to tell him. The chairman ought to know it.
So guys, this is what I think. So let me come in from here, You see, in terms of peculiarity, this so-called dragging of who is winner, who is like that. I know APC doesn't win anything. In fact, it's the last in the polls, but they just give it to them because they are the runner. They are in the front. But in terms of peculiarity, if they have substantial evidence to prove their point, that means they will won judges act, because judges are all these judges, they will not have where to escape to. Only that evidence will prove it. And as I'm always saying in my own program, that we will follow from top to the tail, from the head to the tail. We will follow and so the social media, because we put our finger, our nails on their neck, so they will do the right thing. So only the substantial evidence, the guarantee one, that can make the game change. So anyway, so that is what we have today. So we will close up to now. So tomorrow, just join us together. We make another video. We will be playing you the video as we promise. Any updating, because we want to see to the end that justice served and justice take its course. So thank you, viewers. Once again, I love you all. Please share our program, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. And for those people who have just watching from today, or maybe they started watching us, please just share it and subscribe to our page, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. On the channel, on the Facebook, Timo Starboy Channel Blogs. On Twitter, Timothy Oladipo 1. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.